I do get nasty. Welcome to the Wonderland Effect. Today I have a special guest, but before we get into it, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you for being A1 since day one. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe because the channel is nothing without you. I'm going to go ahead and let my guest take it away. Go ahead and give your introduction.
How y'all doing, man? It's Seminary Tiff, voice of the studs. I'm a rapper, I'm a singer, I'm an actress, I'm a hustler, I'm a go-getter. Man, I'm following my dreams right now, man, chasing it every day.
I love that. You got a lot going on.
No, definitely.
So, question for you, voice of the studs. So how did you even come into that title? Let's talk about it.
The voice of the studs. I kind of mentioned it in a song I got called Been Doing This, where I was like, for the studs, I'm the voice. Like I was like, Dirk is the voice of the streets, but I'm the voice of the studs. And so then I had an interview in Arizona. I don't know if you know who, I think his name is Captain Jack? Something like that. Black Cactus, as a matter of fact. Cactus Black, something like that. But he gave me a title, like when he did my interview, and he was like, Voice of the Studs, Seminary Tiff. And I looked, I'm like, oh, that fits. And then Filthy seen it, and he was like, you need to run with that. He was like, run with Voice of the Studs. And then it made sense for where I was at in my career, because I'm actually very experienced with women, being a stud, been through it all, been through domestic violence, raising other people's kids, got step kids. So just the whole journey of a stud, I've really lived it completely, all the way to almost going to jail and everything. Like, so I figured, like, why not be the voice? Why not me speak for them? Let me tell our stories, because I feel like women like us sometimes are like, never talked about, or we're kind of looked at weird in society or whatever because we're dressed like men, but sometimes we really feel the shoes of men. Like my stepdaughter calls me stepmom, and not because I asked her to, but because I earned that title. You know what I mean? Like when she first said it to me, I was like, she was on the phone with her friend and she was like, oh, that's my stepmom. And I was like, I was like, I'm a stepmom. Like it like really touched me, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. Like a lot of studs out here, we really end up feeling the shoes of men, and some reason we're always looked down upon or acting like we're trying to take their women, or we want to be raising your kids. It's like, no, a lot of times they didn't left their kids for dead and we with the mama. So it's like, if you love your woman, you're going to naturally want to love their children. Well, you should, you know what I mean? If you got a heart. So yeah, Voice of the Studs is just me talking about my experience and trying to be a voice for women like me.
Now, is it more pressure now that you've taken on this title? Do you feel like you gain more pressure when it comes to being in the community?
Not really, because it's natural. It's real. It's authentic.
Yeah.
So it ain't like I gotta make something up or anything. Like that whole album, like my song The Pain, is really about my pain. And when I was going through that trauma of fighting and all kind of, I never thought I would rap about it. You know what I'm saying? So when I did rap about it, like I was in the studio about to cry, like, cause I was like, oh my God, like it was just bringing all that, that domestic violence and trauma and pain back, where I was like, whoa, like this is really deep. And then when I let other people hear it, other studs of mine, it was like, we've been through the same thing. Like, you really telling our story. Like, I even said in the song, a girl bit me, and the girl's like, man, this girl bit me. I got the mark. I was like, so I really connected. You know what I mean? So, man, it wasn't no pressure being me.
Yeah, I love that. So it's just an easy transition for you.
Definitely.
So I want to piggyback off of something you said. So it seems like when you get in the studio, that's like your release, your expression. So what is your studio process? Like, how do you get in there? Like, do you drink? Like, do you have people with you? Like, take me through the process a little bit.
I mean, really personally, I like to write at home. Like, I like to be just comfortable, and I don't necessarily have to be on anything, alcohol or anything. I wrote some of my best music sober, waking up at 3 a.m. and just turn on a beat and be like, and it'll just flow like water. And to me, those are some of my best songs when it's not overthought. It just flow. And so when I get in the studio, it's just a matter of me going in there. Usually a lot of my stuff is already written. I don't really go to the studio too much and write there, but I can and I have. But preferably I like to be at home, go over it at home a lot. So when I get in the studio, I just flow it out, and it just, I don't even have to look at the paper or the phone because I didn't went over it so many times. I'm able to just, you know what I mean? So my process really is just being somewhere, being comfortable in my own space and creating with nobody bothering me, nobody talking, nobody interrupting me. Just let me be in that space, you know what I mean, where I can create.
I was gonna say, does that really exist for you? Because you got kids. Y'all got kids. Does that really ever exist for you?
It does. You just have to make time for it. Like, I actually used to go sit in my car
And hide
turn
from
the beat on,
kids.
because, like I said, when you in a household with kids, it's
can't
kind
really
of
tell them when.
yeah. You
and
can't
how
be
to
like be
run.
quiet, or they in their kitchen trying to make them some food and it's interrupting your thought process or whatever. You got to turn the music down because it's time for them to go to school or get ready for school. So in those situations, you just, I mean, when you in your purpose and you love doing what you're doing, you make time and space for it.
Yeah.
You got to, you know what I mean? So it's either when they go to school and the house is empty, my girl at work, everybody go, okay, I'm in here, got my stuff as loud as I can, and I'm practicing. I'm getting ready for a show, even though I'm not. Like, I don't know. That's just the mode I like to be in. I like to be quiet by myself and really get in my mode. Yeah.
It gives you like a clean platform. So family life, like I know that you being so public does impact a lot of your life. So how's that been? Like how is it with your girl, the kids? Like do they get approached about you and your career and you being in the public? How does that work for you guys?
I mean, my girl kids have definitely came home. It's like my friend said she knows your music or she knows your Seminary Tiff, and they like it. Like I have some of my girl kids in my video. One of my videos I did called Black and Brown. It was a video where I did a backpack giveaway in my neighborhood, and I gave away like 200 backpacks. And so it was a kid-friendly event that I did personally with a couple of donors I had help me do it. And it was just a way where I wanted to give back. So I let the kids be involved and be in the video. So she was able to show her friends, I'm in a video, you know. So the kids accepted. My girl, she's still adjusting to the women because women cross boundaries. So it's like I'm at a show and a girl want to grab my, put her arm around me, like I want to take a picture, and she don't even know I have a woman or even care. It's just like they see me and want to touch me or. And so my girl was like, hey, back up. And so a couple of times I have to tell my girl, like, hey, don't do that. Those are fans. And she like, I don't care. You my woman. Like, it's a respect thing. Like, she like, the girl just looked at me. She know I'm your girl. She still touched your leg or she still.
They're going to do that.
Yeah. So it's like for her, she's adjusting. And then my girl's in the fashion world. And so I'm having to adjust to her lifestyle also, where she's around a lot of beautiful models, men and women. And you know, she outlaid and she's, you know, she's on her grind right now. So I'm having to adjust to her being around all these rich people and like, hey, don't forget about me. Like,
yeah.
And the same with her with me. She's like, don't go with one of them models with a BBL. You know what I mean? Because I'm around that now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of just, you know, fighting that temptation and knowing what we have can't be broken by the outside. You know what I mean? And what we got is bigger than that. So
how has it been for you guys with like, I know public opinion got to get to you guys sometimes. Like I know people have been probably not the greatest. How have you guys been tolerating or dealing with, you know, some of the disrespect that you guys may find when you guys are actually together, like out in public? I know that's got to be a thing.
For me, I haven't had that happen with me and my girl out publicly.
I love that.
And I think it's just because the energy I give off.
Yeah.
It's some studs that they don't like when a man look at them or look at their lady and they'll jump bad and, bro, don't look at my girl. But it's like if you two beautiful ladies, you got to understand men gonna look.
Yeah.
Men be trying to talk to me.
Yeah. That's a thing. That is a thing. Like men really do be like, I don't understand.
I've had men buy me drinks all night, tell the bartender give whatever she want all night, and I'll take the drinks, but I'm not about to go home with them. But you know, that's a situation where I just understand my place in the world, that I am a woman and I am nice looking. So men are gonna like you. It's the way you deal with it. You don't have to be like, nigga, get the fuck away. Don't buy me no drink, you weak ass. Now you go that way. Now he ready to fight you. Now he ready to show you ain't no man. I don't care. You look like it goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I choose to not bring that kind of energy when I'm out with my woman. Man, look at us. Hey, you look good, or say something. Thank you. We keep it moving. Like we're not finna get
thumbs up.
Yeah, we're not finna try to fight no man. Not no man. A man is gonna beat me up. I'm not finna play that game. I think I can beat a man up. Like I know I'm a woman. Like I'm not one of those studs that thinks I was born in the wrong body or something like that. Like I'm a heavy believer in God. So God don't make mistakes.
We gotta talk about it now because you said it. So these new age people that are in the community, in the gay community, how are you feeling about all this craziness that they got? You know, changing babies and their genders and stuff like that. Like, I know that's a sensitive topic, but like, how are you feeling about that?
I mean, I feel like it's your body, your choice.
Yeah. But do you think kids that age, like that young, should be able to choose that?
Me personally, I don't have any children, but if I did have my own children, like if you like, I say 5 and up or something, like I just feel like when you too young, I don't even want you out there really saying you gay, because there's so much that comes with it. I wouldn't want my child to be attacked. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to tell my kid how to live their life either. So it would be like a really sticky situation for me, because it's like you really don't want to tell your child if they're having these feelings inside to not be who they feel they are, but so much come with it.
Yeah.
Like when I told my grandmother I was gay, the first thing she told me was like, I love you. No matter if you was green, yellow. She said, but the world's not finna see you like that. So she was like, if you finna go out there and tell everybody you gay, be prepared with what comes with it. Which means you might not get a job. People might not want to be your friend. Nigga might try to rape you, hurt you. All those things. People just attack you, see you street, call you out your name for no reason. She was like, just be prepared for those personal attacks. She was like, because I can't protect you in those situations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for a child, I don't know. I don't know if I would want my child to be out, let's say that, because I just wouldn't want them to be attacked because I can't protect them. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, your body, your choice. If you over 18, you grown, you want to be trans, you want to be, I don't have anything against how nobody else live their life because it's not my business. So it's like, do you? You got one life to live, so you should live it how you want to live it.
I think it's just a limit. Like people need to understand, like if you can't do anything past 18, then you shouldn't be able to do that until they're 18.
That makes sense.
To have their own, you know, if they can't
even drink alcohol
or anything like that, at least vote. At least vote. Like I'm not saying they need to wait till 21 because sometimes you just know. You just know that that's not the lifestyle you want to live, and you just know that this lifestyle that I want to live may not be accepted. I think literally 18 is like, all right, you're old enough to make your decision.
Because I want to say this too. With some children, some people are chemically imbalanced. Mm-hmm. So that's a different subject too. Like some, you know, males might be born with more of the, what is it called? Estrogen. So he's naturally acting like a woman because it's chemically in him. Mm-hmm. So in those situations, it's like, how you going to tell your son not to act like that? And this is in him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Those situations is I don't know. I don't know what you would do with that, because you can't tell him act like a man. Yeah. You can't do that. And he naturally wants to be like this or whatever he wants to do.
I think tough. A lot of because we're the parents now, you know, like we're not the kids anymore. A lot of traumas and stuff from our childhood was never dealt with. So I'm not saying that's contributing to what they're identifying with, but even handling their children that may, you know, identify as gay or whatever they might identify with. It's kind of hard to understand because we've already been hardwired to this is how life is. This is how you're supposed to act. You don't do this, you don't do that. There are strict rules from the past. Like a lot of older people, it's really hard for them to accept that this is where the community is now.
No, definitely. Like I was afraid to come out to my family because like when my mom watching Ricky Lake and she sees some gay people, she like, oh, look at her gay ass or that faggot. And so I'm just like, oh my God, if she only knew I'm gay too. Yeah. Like, you know, so I was really scared to tell my mom. But when I told her, she was like, girl, I already knew. She like, you think I didn't see all them posters on your wall with them girls? She like, you ain't got no naked dudes on the walls, all girls. She like, I ain't stupid. You know, my mom just said she straight up knew, like, yeah, because she seen my dress code and how I was and how I was being. So, she like you said, parents usually know. They usually know their children.
They should.
They could look at them and be like, yep, you about to go that way. I see it.
Yep, that's usually how it goes. But anyways, okay, so let's talk about something a little more relative. Mm-hmm. What has been your biggest struggle since you've entered into the industry when making music?
The biggest struggle, I'll probably just being judged.
In what way?
As far as what I'm talking about in my music, because I'm a gay woman, so of course I'm talking about having sex with women. I'm talking about being with women or taking women from the dudes. And it's just me talking about my experiences, but sometimes I'm not necessarily sure if the male fan base even want to hear that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what you mean you taking our bitches? Hold on.
They be jealous.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jealousy.
Yeah, and that happens too. You know, that's a big thing I face in the industry too, is men being jealous of me because I could rap better than them or look better than them or got more girls than them. I mean, but that's something I've been dealing with ever since I've been gay and having women. Like, I get the bad looks in the hood. Certain people look at me crazy. I'm like, why is dude staring at me for so long? Like, do you like me or are you mad or
what you doing?
So when I get that energy or I see a dude just, because I catch it and I'll look and they'll keep looking. And I'm just like, okay, let me get up out of here. Like, I catch my cut when I feel that type of energy because I'm already seeing you either thinking about robbing me, whatever going on in your brain. You mad I got a pretty girl in my car, you don't have a car. It be all that.
You don't have a car? It's crazy. Yeah. And that's a reality though. Like,
and some guys really will see you and be envious. I pull up to the liquor store, I got 2 bad girls in the car with me. I didn't pull up, I got 3 bad bitches. Where I done seen a nigga, he like, I just want to be like Brandy. I just want to be down.
Like,
and I'm like, what? But you know what I'm saying? So it's some dudes that give me that energy where they be like, hey, you doing this, sis. We need to fuck around. Like, let me get your number. We can go get some girls together. And I never take that, though.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
But dudes try that with me.
Yeah, that's like, so what does that mean?
What you mean?
Like, I've never had, like
I've had guys tell me, let me get your number. Let's go get some girls together.
What does this usually entail? Like, why?
I don't know, because I've never did it.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to put myself with no man.
Yeah.
Drinking, hanging out.
Yeah.
I've had
We're not buddies.
Yeah, I didn't been out late night. Nigga, Tiff, come back. I got the bottle for you. I'm going to get the bottle. I'll be right back.
I ain't coming back.
Never seen me come back, because I'm not finna sit up with no man at 2, 3 in the morning drinking no alcohol. That's when you putting yourself in a situation you forgot you was a woman.
Yeah.
And that's one thing my grandmother was real careful with me about. She was like, you go in the studio late night with these men. And she looked at me and she was like, don't forget you a woman.
Yep.
She like, don't you ever forget that. Why you thinking you so buddy and you sagging like him? Y'all ain't got the same parts. And he might decide to pin you down because you done got drunk. Or let you get drunk, or slip some in your drink.
Yeah,
all that. So those type of situations, I play them like that. Dude, come back till we finna get loaded. I'm see you in a minute, bro. I'll be right back.
Ain't coming back.
You crazy?
Ain't coming back.
Because you have to know how to maneuver in this lifestyle too. Because if you don't and you slip, you can get killed. Some studs have been murdered and killed. Same with trans women been found dead. Cause dude to say it's good, and then later on remember, oh, that was a dude, kill him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it can get crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, after talking to a lot of artists, like a lot of shady shit be going down in the music industry. Like, you either gonna sink or swim, and people, they treat you guys like,
yeah, women
really grimy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, women are treated the worst.
Women, it's like, I don't know, from all the women artists that I've interviewed or interacted with, there's a lot of shit that comes with it. Like, stories about producers, stories about record labels, like, they just go crazy. Have you ever engaged or been a part of like a scandalous situation? You don't got a name drop, but like just the general situation.
Yeah, I could say that. Where I've had them say certain things, people say certain things to me in the industry and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, like I've had somebody tell me you a suck dick to get on.
That's not
and
funny.
I'm like, I'm gay though, and I ain't never did that in my life. So why would you even say something like that to me? You know what I'm saying? So it's situations like that where people just be blatantly disrespectful as men to women. Like, if I was a man, you wouldn't get at me like that. Because I'm a girl, you could talk to me in kind of way.
You never know.
Treat me in any kind of
way.
way.
That to some of these men too.
Yeah, and it's like,
be happening.
From the biggest women, like Nicki Minaj, when I look at her story and how she was twerking in the Gucci Man video before she got on, and she was trying to get on, and Gucci Man was like, nah, you can dance in the video though. And she did that. She played that role that day. But look where she ended up being at. So that's why in some situations, play your part. Because if God was something for you, He gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you see situations like that, you just got to stay on your grind and know when it's your turn, it's gonna come. You feel me? Because the women, like, we get it the worst.
Yeah.
Because a lot of men mad it ain't them that's making it, or man, we could rap better, or whatever they mad at. So they'll try to keep you down, push you down, maybe not give you that opportunity because they think you might surpass them.
Yeah.
It's situations like that too where you just gotta, you just gotta keep your head down. You just gotta keep your head down.
So what has been the most motivating part about your career so far? Like, what has been most memorable to you?
Most memorable for me was opening for the Brat. The Brat is the reason I rap. The Brat was the first person I seen that was sagging. And I was at that time in my life when I seen the Brat where I was figuring out my sexuality. And I was like, that's me.
Yeah.
And she wasn't saying she was gay, but everybody knew it. But at that time in the industry, you couldn't come out and say you was gay or nothing like that. So she had to play the role, right? To put out the song. What you like? Whole lot of... You know, she put it in there. I like him, her, and you. She was giving the signs, though, but she never came out and said she was gay. So me opening for her, man, and then getting to be on stage at Oakland Pride in front of the whole Oakland and tell her what she meant to me and the culture, that moment was like on my bucket list that I didn't even think I was going to get to have that moment. So for God to give me that moment, bro, it made me just feel like I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because this is the person I looked up to, and now I look up, I'm on the stage where I'm on a flyer with her. I'm a main stage headliner, opener for the Brat. Like, that was like, bruh. I could cry about it right now. And then for her to hug me, and I tried to let go, and she hugged me again. Like, she hugged me twice on stage, and I was just like, she don't even know what this means to me. You know what I'm saying? That I follow my dreams because I looked at her. And then I seen her be the first female rapper to ever go platinum, looking like that. And even Jermaine Dupri said he was scared to put the album out. He didn't know what was going to happen, how they was going to perceive her sagging and them braids and what he was trying to do with her never been done before.
Yeah.
So the whole industry was like, this is a gamble.
Yeah.
They gambled on her and won. And she been lit ever since. She went to jail, came back, she back lit. It really had a baby with her girl, they both lit. Like, so seeing her elevate like that, evolve through these times, stuff like that, it motivates me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Queen Latifah too, that's one of my biggest motivators, because she's done music, film, jazz, anything Queen Latifah do, turn to gold, movies, just, you know, where it just shows me that it's so much more to just doing music. You can just really just elevate in the industry, period.
Yeah. If you
just, you know, stay on your grind and don't get lazy. It's so much more, like. But yeah, open it up for the brat, big moment. Nicki Minaj posted my video too, big moment. Like,
look at you, achieving some goals that you wanted.
Come on, man.
I love manifestation. I feel like that's a part of it, though. Like, when you find your purpose, you just ease into it. It may not be easy to get to the journey, but the transitions are a lot easier than anything else. It's like you were made for it. It almost feels like this is where you're supposed to be. Like,
if people only know what I went through being gay and worried would I ever be accepted, that was my biggest thing. Like, I knew I could rap, but I was just like, is they gonna accept how I look?
Yeah.
Is they gonna accept me saying I'm gay? Is they gonna accept me talking about women? And then I put out the song Strap Town, go viral for the first time. Yeah. You know, and I was like, so I had to wait my turn.
Yeah.
That's what it made me realize. When I was trying to do it in the early 2000s, it wasn't time for that.
Yeah.
The world wasn't gay enough.
Yeah, but
now everything gay.
It's everything.
Now it's girls having sex on TV with girls, men on men. So now it's like, this your moment. Tiff, you got to run it.
Yeah.
So that's the mode I'm in right now. It's my time.
Yeah.
You feel me? And God just been blessing me with opportunity after opportunity after, where he like this. Here go Nicki Minaj. Here go the brat. Here go reality TV. Did that too. Now here go, you finna do this for UC Berkeley. You finna go to a stadium. Like, people just hit me from LA telling me that I'm finna go out there and do an interview in a mansion and finna do some LA Pride events. Like, the ball is in my court. I just got a ball.
Exactly.
I just got a ball.
Extremely blessed. You got to take what you got and you got to run with it. Like you said, like this is the
moment when you have the ball. Don't drop it.
Exactly.
I don't care what's thrown at you. Family situations, whatever's coming. Because the people that make it, they make it through the storm. You know what I'm saying? Or they say Jordan. He got the flu game, George, because he played that championship with the flu.
Yeah.
He didn't sit on the bench and say, I'm too sick to play.
Yeah.
That fool played with the flu. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm ready to play with the flu. I'm ready to play with COVID. Whatever come at me, I'm in the game. I'm in the game right now, man. Can't nobody stop what I got going on.
I have to use that as the caption for this, because that's really what it sounds like. You're really on your grind. Like, you are. And
I'm like, nobody stop me. No situations, no nothing.
Right. Okay. So one more question before we wrap it up. What is one thing your fans don't know about you that you would like to share?
That they don't know about me? I don't know if they know that I like really used to go to church when I was young. And like that I'm a firm believer in God. Like, God is a big part of my journey. That's why my last video, I just got baptized in my video. That was the third time I was baptized. But, you know, being gay, it's like you're not really supposed to talk about religion because you're supposed to go to hell. But to all my fans out there, like, keep your faith in God. I don't care what you is, what sex you is. Like, God got a plan for all of us. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one thing a lot of people don't know, that I sang in the choir. I went to Bible study. Like, my grandma Douglas, rest in peace, she made us go to church. If you had no shoes, you going to pay less to get some shoes that morning. Like, it wasn't no excuses. We go, we ain't got no dress. Go get her dress right now.
You going to church?
Yes, like, we have our own church in New Orleans too. I just went there for my family reunion and got to see our own church that we had built out there. And my great grandmother is entombed behind the church, buried at they have like a burial site behind the church. So when I went out there, it was just what I'm trying to say is that just may God be a big part of your life, man. It's a big part of mine. It's like, I have a cross on my head. I got scripture tattooed on my arm. Like, I'm a firm believer that God guides your steps. You know what I'm saying? And you should always follow him. Like, if you're finna make a decision, talk to God about it. Because when I started talking to God about what I wanted to do and being honest, like, I started going to work every day saying, God, I'm ready to be great. God, I'm ready to be great. I just started saying it to myself every day. And it was the first time I was being honest with God. And I was ready to be honest with God. Because, you know, you can't lie to God. You can lie to people. But God knows what you're doing. So when I started talking to him, everything happened for me. Yep. The record deal, music, everything I wanted, he gave it to me. Because I started being honest with myself and what I wanted in life. Left the drugs alone, the girls alone, everything that was distracting me, I cut it off. And I'm like, God, you see me? Like, God, I hope you see I changed.
Yeah.
Because I changed to get what I'm trying to get for my family. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to get my family financial freedom.
Yep.
Like, that's my main goal, is to take care of my family and take care of my community, man, for real.
So I do want to be respectful for your time. Are there any last words you would like to share with the audience?
Just anybody that's out there chasing your dreams, don't let nothing stop you. I don't care what's thrown at you. If you really got a dream in your heart, go for it. You might feel like it's not your time, might not be. Stay down. Wait for your turn. Maybe the world ain't evolved to your time yet, but it's coming. It's coming, man. Stay down, though.
Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate we finally got to make this happen after the runaround. But like you said, everything has a timing, everything has a space. So I do appreciate you for making the trip out here. And
no problem.
Appreciate your time so much. Thank you very much.
Man, anytime.
I will link all of her information down below. And as always, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for coming to watch. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Bye.
Peace.